This is Matt for Boxing Social in association with William Hill and Empire Fight Store. Delighted to be joined by Ohara Two Tanks Davies. We're here in Newcastle. We've just done the press conference. A very, we'll say, relaxed, more business-like Ohara. All about business, ready to go?
All about business. I've learned throughout the years, I've made many mistakes in my boxing career in terms of where I've had my focus. I've had my focus on the wrong thing. Now I've got my focus on the right thing. My focus is on the fight, not on the antics outside the ring and on, the shit talking and all that stuff. I do it a little bit just to give the fans some entertainment, but I'm not gonna go over my head now like I used to do and put my focus on that more than the actual fight. I've worked my arse off for this camp. I'm ready to go out there and give the fight of my lifetime.
Has that been a tough lesson for you? Because we know you're outspoken. You like to say what you're thinking. Sometimes, has that been a sort of a really tough lesson? You've had to sort of rein it in and go, you know what? I'm going to take a backward step. I'll do what I do in the ring.
It's been a tough lesson, yes, and it's also happened with age. I've been inactive the past 2 years or so, and in that 2 years, I've done a lot of growth personally, mentally, and I feel like it comes with age and it comes with the lesson. So it's a bit of both, really.
What's changed? How have you evolved? Why are you more mature now? You've been looking at life maybe after boxing. What's brought on this change?
I'm now mature. I'm more mature. I feel like a lot of the arrogance and the talking and trying to impress everyone, that's more immaturity. That's what you look forward to when you're young, when you're a kid. And as you get older, you realise it's all about securing your future for yourself and your loved ones, investing in the right things instead of going out buying cars and watches and chains. Buy some property, buy some land, invest. And this has been my mindset the past few years. And that's the new me.
You've talked about this though for a good few years. You've often talked about, I've bought this flat, I've done this. Are you trying to almost subtly pave the way for these other young fighters coming through? Maybe not to go down the same road as you did at the start, but look, put your money into property, longevity, that kind of thing.
A lot of fighters, they do what I'm doing. Like a lot of the people up there, the fighters that are earning a lot of money, they do what I do, and they don't say anything. They don't talk about it. So a lot of other people up and coming don't see what they're doing. If a lot of them tell you what they're doing, what they're buying land in different countries, and they got multiple bank accounts. They find, they find ways around the system, and they secure their future. And all they talk about is girls and cars, and all this shit that don't mean anything. Whereas me, I'm trying to invest still, but I want to let the up and coming people know now what I'm doing now, so that they can have that same mindset, not have the mindset to buy cars and shit. Because if I heard this when I was younger, I wouldn't have made a lot of the mistakes that I made. Yeah. Like going out to America, I spent 10K in 10 days on this bird, and then I come back to mum's house. I'm still living at mummy's house, and I'm like, it's mad. I could have spent 10K on a depot on a flat, and bought something that means something. But no, in 10 days it was gone on experiences. Whereas now I've got my mindset in the right place now. So buy as many flats as I can, and let the tenants pay for my holidays. Not the boxing pay for my holiday, the tenants pay for it.
Absolutely. Well, let's come on to the boxing. Huge implications for you. When you think, I think you and Lewis, when you talk about journeys in terms of the ups, the downs, the build-up on different promotional cards, you've been vocal about it before, but now you're in a position where one fight, world title fight. How is it? You just feel full circle, karma grows. How excited are you for this opportunity?
To me, this feels like another fight, to be honest. I know what the stakes are, but man, I can't think about the world title. I got someone to deal with on Saturday night. I can't think about what's next. When I thought, I had my whole boxing career planned out. I'm gonna knock out this bum and do this and that, and then I came up short. Yeah. I came up short. So what I've learned now is just to focus on the next fight. Once I get that fight out of the way, then I focus on what's next. Whether it's the WBA final eliminator or not, it don't mean any difference to me until I win the fight. That doesn't come into effect until I win the fight. So my focus is just on this fight. I'm not looking any further. I'm not looking at what's next or who's next or whatever. Just looking at this fight.
Well, let's not talk about what's next. Let's talk about the here and now. Obviously, we can hear Lee and bigging you up over there. But this for you now is that you're at that point in your career where a loss and it's another rebuilding job. We alluded to that. That won't be in your head, but is that how big the pressure is for this fight, or do you not feel it? Because you look awfully relaxed.
I feel no pressure for this fight. Win, lose or draw, I'm good in life.
Yeah.
In life, I'm good in life, and I'm about to make another investment after this fight. So I'll be good in life. So whether they want to say it don't bother me. But yeah, it probably is. You know, for the loser's probably done. But I feel no pressure. I'm not even thinking about that.
Yeah.
That's not even coming to my mind. The only thing that's in my mind now is I'm gonna do my best, get the win. I'm gonna perform, put on the fight of a lifetime, and get him out of there.
You always talk about that right hand, and we've seen it. Like, you can be not coasting all the time, but you can just be going through the motions, and all of a sudden, bang, and the game's changed. You won't just be relying on that, but do you think that'll play a big part this Saturday?
The main punch in this fight is going to be my jab. You watch what I do with the jab. Pop, 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 pop.
I'm looking at a masterclass.
I'm going to put his head back like... That's how he's going to be looking on Saturday night.
Okay, Ohara. Well, look, have you got a message to all your fans as far as the haters? I know you got a few of them. Got a message for these guys?
Thank you to the fans. Thank you to the haters. I love you both. That's it.
Ohara, we look forward to seeing you perform this Saturday. Thanks for talking to Boxing Social. We'll catch up after the fight.
Thank you.